Hey, loves. Welcome to Two Cups and One Marriage. All right. So, before we start, um, I want to let you guys know to make sure that you subscribe, like the video, and make a comment. Okay. Make sure you comment and watch the whole video because usually the question comes at the end. Um, because I feel like we should talk about it first and then you guys should comment. Okay. So, tonight's discussion is going to be about um, should a woman tip or should a man leave a tip on a date or even your spouse or whoever. I mean, we saw this on Facebook. Someone was posted this and talked about it yesterday. I guess what happened, real briefly, is that somebody went out, took somebody out on a date, and he paid for the date. Right? Is that how it went? And I guess he ask her to leave the tip or expected for her if he paid for it, she'd leave the tip or whatever. And guess what? Nobody left a tip. So I said, well, this is a good conversation to talk about today. Let's talk about how do you feel about that situation since it was brought up yesterday on Facebook.
I mean, if you got date night or whatever, or you just taking a person out on a date, a man or a woman, and if the man pay for it, yeah, sometimes the man do leave a tip. That's just common for a man to do that. If a woman going out on a date with a man, if a woman pay for it, sometimes it's common for a woman to leave a tip as well. But sometimes that person that's paying for the date, you know, shouldn't always leave a tip. Sometimes the woman going out on a date with the man and paying for it shouldn't always leave a tip too. So therefore, it was some communication missed somewhere. So they probably should have came to a common ground and said, or the man should have said, just leave a tip, even if it was $2 that the lady left the tip.
So, my opinion. Well, let's talk about us as far as when we go out on dates because we have a kind of a routine. What do we usually do when we go out on dates?
I tell your ass to leave a tip. I'm paying for you, leave a tip.
So usually when whoever's paying, that's what he wanted to say. He didn't say it like that. Whoever pays, the other person leave a tip.
I mean,
that's always. That's how it goes in our
it
marriage.
should go, but
Not saying that it's like that in other people's relationship.
right.
I just feel like that's fair. I think that's fair. Let's use that. I'm gonna use that word. To sit there and say, okay, I'm paying. Baby, you got the tip. You got now. If you ain't had no cash on you, that's different. But most of the time, that's the way it is. When he pay, I tip. When I pay, he tip. Now in this situation, I don't know if the person asks the girl like, "Hey, you gonna leave a tip?" It shouldn't have been a problem, especially on a date especially if they just getting to know each other. Why was it no tip left? That was crazy. Make sure you guys comment about who should leave a tip when they go out to dinner. Who should leave the tip? Even if who paid for it, who should he pay for it, leave the tip? Should she pay for it, leave the tip? How do you guys do it in your relationship or your marriage? Because like I said, in our marriage, that's the way it goes. We sit there. If he pay, I tip. If I pay, he tip.
I ain't paying and leaving the tip.
Why won't you do both?
It's just me. I'm not doing it.
I mean, is it like you don't want to do it, or it's just like
I mean, everything shouldn't fall on that man. The way of the world is that a man's supposed to pay for everything. A man's supposed to do this. A man's supposed to do that. It's not the '60s the 50s. It's not your grandmother or your grandfather.
Because they showed them how to pay for nothing.
You know, it's a whole different world out here now where that everybody need to help everybody at the same time, whether it's your girlfriend or not. But most women, I'm just saying most,
Here we go.
not all, feel that a man's supposed to pay for everything. Most men will pay, but most men feel that they don't have to pay for everything if they with somebody, I mean, common courtesy. If this man taking you out to dinner or whatever the case may be, leave a tip.
I think you made a valid point though when you sat there and said that it was a lack of communication somewhere. So maybe, especially with them being maybe a new on their first date or second date, the communication could have been like, especially when the bill came out, he could have been like, "Man, I got it," just leave the tip. I wonder what that said, because a lot of women that go on dates, as you said, they expect for the man to do everything. They expect not to open their purse. Purses is closed. I'm on a date. He paying for everything. I shouldn't have to leave a tip. I shouldn't even have to open my purse or wallet. A lot of women do feel that way, but I don't mind. I don't mind leaving a tip. I don't mind. I don't mind paying. I mean, we've been like this for years. And just to give y'all a little background, we've been married for it'll be 12 years. This is 4th of July. We got married on the 4th of July. We picked that date so he'll never forget our anniversary. but yeah, we've been married 12 years. It'll be 12 years this year. So just to give y'all a little background, I forgot to add that in the beginning, because you guys should know at least that how long we've been married. So yeah, so we just want to quickly come on here and discuss who should leave a tip, or should a man or woman do both when they're paying for the meal? Who leaves the tip? Because I feel like no one. I can't believe like this conversation that we read on Facebook that they just both got up and left and no one left a tip. That was crazy. Like he thought she left it maybe, and she said she wasn't leaving it. Like you brought me out on a date. So make sure y'all tell us in the comment how do y'all feel about that situation. Because the situation was the man took a woman out on a date, and when it was time to leave, both of them got up and left, and no one left a tip.
She should have left a tip with her dusty ass. Simple. It's a simple process, man. Just leave a few dollar tip, because 9 times out of 10, you go to dinner, you're probably gonna go to somewhere have a drink to finish off the night. So therefore, that man is probably going to pay for the rest of the date for the rest of the night. So he didn't pay for dinner. Now y'all going to an after hour club bar, whatever. He gonna buy you what you want, and why not leave a tip?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that too. Listen, ladies, dating out here is hard. So for you not to leave a tip, you're lucky to be on a date. I'm hearing dating is very hard out here. So if he paid for the food, the drinks, or whatever y'all had at the restaurant, it shouldn't have been a problem leaving a tip. That's just my opinion. Because like I heard dating is like boo boo right now, like real shitty. So to leave a tip, that's not asking for much. That's just my opinion. Like I said, in our marriage we do it all the time. So I have no problem paying for his meals. He has no problem paying for mine. We have no problem leaving tips. But that is the way that we do it. We don't even have to ask each other. Once I know he paying, I'm paying, or whoever, we know already the tip is on me. So that's a good thing about our marriage and dating, because we do still date.
Leave that motherfucking tip.
Leave a tip. The man is paying for it, or if the woman paying for it, the man can leave a tip.
Leave a tip.
Okay.
If that person ain't got it that day,
then that's something different.
Then that's fine.
That's something different. But most times, especially on a date, somebody got $2, $3, $5, $10, whatever you're gonna leave. Right.
I ain't gonna leave $10. I'll leave $2.
He ain't gonna leave $10.
I ain't leaving that.
Oh my God. Well, that is it. We just want to hop on real quick and just talk about who should leave a tip when they're paying for dinner. Okay? So thank you for coming to our YouTube channel. Once again, we are the Herons, and this is 2 Cups, 1 Marriage. Thank you.